Hi, y'all. This is Amy Raymond. I'm a director on our team Living the Pampered Life under Jennifer Bradbury. I am our resident Cinchshare person, I suppose. We have other people on the team that use Cinchshare, but when I joined Jennifer's team, I chose Cinchshare instead of Post My Party. So I get to be the quote-unquote expert, although I'm not sure I'm an expert. But I can definitely give you a tour of Cinchshare and its features, and this video is designed to just be an intro. I'll do part 2 and 3 of scheduling posts shortly after this, and we'll upload this for new consultant training so that you guys have some training under your belts for Cinchshare. All right, so first off, you will create an account with Cinchshare, attaching it to your Facebook page. Cinchshare will access your entire network on Facebook, and then you have the ability to choose what you want to post to. All right, so let's just start. When you log in, you will log in and see this screen, the schedule a post screen. So I'm going to give you a quick tour of this and then the various menu options or items and just kind of how to get around in here. So right now we're in the schedule a post screen. It's kind of separated into 3 sections. On the left, you see actually your ability to schedule a post, what message you want to type, what link you may want to attach and preview here under the photo, or what photos or documents you'd like to upload. This creates your post here on the left. In the middle, it says it's kind of the when and the where of the post that you're creating. You've got your calendar, so I can select my day, and your time. You can select the day and time. And then your timeline, where, right? So I've got the when, I've got the what here on the left, I've got the when here in the middle top, and then the where is the bottom middle. Now, notice I've got a ton of stuff here, right? You can see all my events, you can see any groups that I have created, and you can see my business page down here at the very bottom. We'll talk about how to get all those added here in a second. Then over on the right, I can see what I've got waiting to go out. So anything pending will be here. Right now, it's just showing me absolutely everything I have scheduled to go out. This is kind of a nice tool because you can either use it by schedule date or most recent, which means most recently created in Cinchshare. I use schedule date because it's a nice way to look through all your posts and make sure that they're spread out the way that I want them to be. So we talk about getting stuck in Facebook jail and needing everything to be at least 5 minutes apart. You can use this here on the right. Once you get everything scheduled, you can do a quick preview here to make sure, yep, okay, look, 11, 11:05, 11:10, 1, 1:05, 1:10. Okay, good. I don't have any overlapping posts. This is always a good exercise. You can also see this on another screen. It just depends on how you like to see it, and I'll show you that in a minute. Over here, as I'm looking at my upcoming items, I can also sort or filter by network. Cinchshare calls any individual item you're posting to a network. So I can say, okay, what do I have going into my group? Okay, I've got 2 posts. I can see those going out on the 28th at 2 p.m. and the 29th at 11 a.m. Then I can, or I could look at my business page. I've got the same post going there, and then I can look at my group and I can see what I have going there. You can see, if you were paying attention, that I have many parties going on my business page and my group for Black Friday. If I want to get rid of this, I just click on the little X, and now it shows me everything again. Okay, pretty simple. Now, let's talk about how to get all those networks added in, because if you log in and you're ready to schedule your first post and you're super excited and you get it all typed out, and then you're like, but wait, how do I, now what? And, you click schedule a post and nothing happens. You have to have your networks pulled in under your timeline here in this middle section. So let's talk about how to do that. Over here on the left, you'll see menu options. This is how you navigate through the various areas of Cinchshare. So the second menu option down here, the circle with the little dashes, is called My Networks, and we're going to go into there in a second. But I want to show you the other areas too. The next one down is My Text Clips. I'm not going to talk about this one today because I don't use it, but you could use it for commonly used text. If you have something that you're always using, you can put it in here, and then you can pull it into your post messages pretty quickly. And then Manage Post Library is next. Manage Post Library is kind of a different view of your upcoming items, but you can sort it by history, pending, and saved. So here in Manage Posts, it's everything I've ever done in Cinchshare, whether it's past, it was done in the past, whether it hasn't posted yet, or whether it's saved. And under saved will be anything that we import in from our outline creation groups, or anything that anyone directly shares with you for an outline. So we'll talk way more about that when we talk about actually scheduling a post. The next item down here is the user guide, and I encourage you all to use this. It's FAQs. It's got video tutorials. They're great. I have used them numerous times when I've had questions, because back when I started using Cinchshare, there wasn't anyone else who really I could go to, and so I taught myself. Now I've found out Susan and Jan also use it, but I taught myself through these items and Googling questions. So I encourage you to use these first. I don't know about you, but I learn better when I look things up myself. Of course, we're always here as a resource and happy to help, but these are great areas to use when you are needing help. All right. So that's kind of your tour. Ignore this little one at the bottom. It's just if you've created an affiliate link to share Cinchshare. All right, so let's go back up to my networks, because I want to show you how to pull in your networks. So when I sign up, Cinchshare is going to access everything related to Amy Raymond's timeline or profile in Facebook. It's going to show it all to me right here. And what I will notice when you first sign in is that everything will have turquoise hearts next to it. Turquoise means you cannot post to it from Cinchshare. You always have to expand this timeline under your name to see. Notice I've got all my photo albums and my entire profile. I didn't put them here. Cinchshare found them for me, and I did not change the heart to black because I do not want to post to those. So if I did want to post to something, I would click the heart and turn it black. And that means now it'll show up on my Manage Post screen, or my Create a Post, Schedule a Post screen. So when you create an event or a group, you scroll down a bit past your albums and you will see them listed here, and the heart color will tell you if you can post to it or not. So as I scroll down, you can see I have some that are turquoise, like they either, oh, I ended up not posting, or I didn't want to accidentally post to it, so I clicked it back to turquoise. Or maybe the party canceled before I even started scheduling it, so I just didn't ever turn the heart black. Then you can see groups below your events. If you do your parties and groups, you'll have a lot more groups and a lot less events, vice versa if you do parties and events. You can click whichever heart you want to post to, and then my business page is down at the very bottom, and I've got that heart clicked as well. So I can go back up here to my Schedule My Post, and now you know how these items in the bottom middle got here. So if you do a bunch of work one day creating a bunch of events, and now you want to schedule your post, remember, always go to My Networks first. And the first time you log in, obviously, you're going to need to go to My Networks. That's the very basics of just navigating around. When it comes to actually scheduling a post, it's fairly self-explanatory here, just to schedule a one-off post. Where it gets a little bit more confusing is when we want to use batches and things like that, and that will be my next video. Let me know if you have any questions, and I look forward to you guys all becoming Cinchshare experts. Talk to you later.